And when you do, with the amount of skill they have on the floor, it's what's going to happen. So you can take things away. Double teaming that team's a lot different than tomorrow night's going to be the same thing. You're talking about a different level of roster talent. So, you're not double teaming a guy that he's throwing it to a lot lesser players. He's throwing the ball to, Kawhi and James, and it's a great, great team. So it's it's kind of pick your poison. But just playing in our base you could tell right away he was so ready. When guys like that make their first 3 or 4, look out.
A lot of it was just simple, just shot making.
Well, his shot making was, listen now, and Kawhi had some too, but Paul George, that look, I've been around. That was a great performance right there of shot making. Yeah.
Kind of going off of that, you said pick your poison. Norman Powell was always on that swing pass there. As a coach, what are you looking for, and when do you make that decision, like, hey, we have to start blitzing this guy? Because if not, like you said, he might go for 6.
Well, the only thing I'd say is the blitz is what got us back in the game. It actually, until the very end, it's a little bit misleading, 37, because, we started fouling with like 1:45 left, too. So he got some late, but, we got back in the game by going to the double team against both James and Paul George. So, look, you've got your basic choice is what can we live with, what can we take away. I'd rather take the ball out of Paul George's hands, James Harden's hands. Harden was crushing us early, too, in the high pick and roll. So, we did change what they had to do. And, again, Norman Powell's a really good offensive player, and it's what's going to happen.
I asked Brandon this question too, but how different is it when you're facing stars that I guess there's no wasted dribbles with Kawhi and Paul George? Does that make it harder to blitz them too, knowing that they're not kind of dribbling the air out of the ball sometimes?
Yeah, I would say it's more so they've been blitzed so much, right? And also, they're